Welcome to another episode of The Bridge. Hashtag coffee and chill. I'm here with my wife on this special Easter Sunday.
Hey guys, definitely happy Resurrection Sunday if you're Christian like we are. If you're not Christian like we are, that is absolutely fine. Thank you for joining us today. Today's very special message, it's really about the resurrection of your dreams. It is about reminding you that if you are here with us today and there was something you put to bed, something, a dream, a vision, a goal, whatever you had in mind, and, over the years or over the days, hours, whether you talked yourself out of it or others were able to talk you out of it, I want you to resurrect it today. Today is the day it takes shape again. Today is the day you re-encourage yourself. Today is the day you take that leap of faith, if that is your terminology and you believe like we do, or you trust and listen to that still small voice that's speaking to you saying, go for it. You can do it. You have the ability. The time is now. This is your day. Because if you're here today, what you believed yesterday, you have the opportunity to make happen.
Definitely. And don't be scared to reach out. This is what we're here for. If you need encouragement with going ahead, we're here to encourage you. Maybe we can, put people in your life or vice versa to help you get to that next step. Because sometimes it's not easy doing it by yourself.
It's definitely not easy. And if you've listened to the last couple of episodes, whether I'm in them or not, you notice that I really am always going to be your cheerleader. I'm going to be the one pushing you and urging you forward and telling you to push past that limit. But I'm also here to acknowledge that it is difficult. Life is difficult. And though we're having these conversations, encouraging you, putting the word out, please rest assured knowing things are not perfect over here either. Things are tough. Things are rough. Trust. If you're going through a situation, we probably going through it too.
Definitely. Nothing is perfect. Don't ever look at something and say, wow, the grass is greener. You don't know. You don't know the oil. You don't know what's being spilled out in order for you or that other person to get where they need to go. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in something higher than you. And don't be afraid to ask for help. We don't have any commercials yet, but listen, self-help. If you need to talk to somebody, whether it's I was about to say a psychiatrist. If you need to talk to a therapist or something, if you need to just talk, reach out to somebody. There is always somebody willing to listen to you. Now, I'm not saying you go talk to too many people that know you too well, because sometimes they won't give you room to change. I think you find somebody that you have a goal, something in mind with the same type of alignment, and say, hey, I'm having a rough time with this, or I'm having a rough time with that, and maybe they can give you some good advice. Maybe you can give them advice because they might be scared as well. Sometimes when we go, people are scared too. Like, you might see somebody saying, oh, he's just moving, he's going. Yeah, they might be scared too. So it's okay to say, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? And honestly, sit there and wait for them, because you're going to surprise them after they say, I'm okay. And you're still standing there and you're like, no, how are you doing? Because we don't do that anymore. And we need to get back to that. But listen, people are here for you everywhere.
Yeah. And, as we encourage you to move past limitations and to dream bigger dreams and to resurrect those dreams that maybe you put to bed because they were just too big, too grand, we want you to know that, growth and change is uncomfortable. Growth and change is sometimes painful. Remember, as a teenager, as a child, they were called growing pains for a reason. And so we're just here to encourage you to push past the pain. When you need support, when you need an outlet, when you need someone to talk to, whether it is a friend, whether you sit in a room by yourself and you talk to God, whether you write in a journal, whatever it is, the best thing to do is get out of your own head.
Yes.
Oftentimes the conversations we have in our head are the dangerous conversation. I tell Lee all the time, I'm like, listen, sometimes I want you to say out loud the thoughts that are in your head, no matter
Scary.
how crazy or scary it is. Because sometimes when you hear yourself say what you're thinking, you are able to go, oh, no, actually, no, that don't even sound right. But in your head, when it's not out loud, when you don't hear it, it makes all the sense in the world. And I know I am not the only one who has big dreams and big goals, but that little voice in your head is like, nah, you're not equipped. How you going to do that? How you going to pay for that? That costs money. How you going to do this? You better focus on your 9 to 5. You got responsibilities. No, you're not equipped for that. No, nobody's going to want to listen to you. No. But then there's that other voice that's like, listen, there is more to life. There is more to existence than the day-to-day humdrum. There is more to life than the 9 to 5, circus that a lot of us are involved in. There's more to life than pain and struggle. There's more to life than worry and stress. And you gotta say it and speak it till you believe it, because once you believe it, you'll act on it.
Yes, definitely. And don't forget, you don't have to put everything out there, but keep working. Like, not for nothing. Let's say you had aspirations of, hey, I want to be smaller this year. I want to do this. Go work on them. Everything doesn't have to be on social media. You can work in secret. And when you hop out, like, hey, they'll say, oh, wow, she's doing something. Oh, wow, he's doing something. Literally, take your goal, take your idea, take your dream and work on them. How dare you, work at a company 10 hours a day and won't work on yourself? We are not going to give them the best. We are going to be our best, but we're not going to give them our real best that we know.
I think you're saying you're not going to give them all of you.
Yeah, basically, there you go.
Right?
That's what I wanted to
Yes,
say.
whatever
Boom.
your 9 to 5 is, you give it your best. But there's a piece of you that's reserved for your passion.
Just for you.
There's a piece of you that is reserved for something greater. There's a side of you that maybe you don't even truly know yet. There's a calling that we all have. What's so special about us is each of us is unique. We really are a fingerprint, each of us. There is no one of us that is exactly like the other. There is no one of us that is here on this earth to do exactly what the other person is doing. But you know what we're not taught? We're not taught to embrace that uniqueness. We're not taught that it's okay to be authentically you. Whatever that you is, no matter how quirky or people might think strange or weird or nice
Just
or
be
sweet.
you.
Just be you.
And that's good enough. You got to understand something. You are good enough. You don't have to be extra for somebody else. Be yourself. That's good enough. Like, the right people key in on that. Just be you.
And if you do believe in God, in Jesus, in a higher power, whatever the name of that higher power is, even if it's just the universe, whatever it is, if you believe that in something greater, then you know that you were created by that greater, and you were created for a purpose. You will achieve that purpose. You are achieving that purpose. Your purpose is in conjunction with other people. You being here is a blessing. You operating is a blessing. Walk that only you can walk, so that you can be the true, divine, unique blessing to the world that you were created to be.
And don't forget, your purpose is in line with your pain, whether you realize that or not. You know, we run from certain things when that gives us purpose.
Well, it helps. Everything I know, everything that I've been through that's been very painful in my life, that test created my testimony.
Correct.
That pain created my position,
Yes.
my current position.
Correct.
Right? So now I learned. It was a learning lesson. It was an opportunity. I see hindsight truly is always 2020, because I am not the only one out here that was sitting here praying, God, please, please, please. And God said no. And I didn't understand at the time. And now I look back and go, whew. Thank God for God, and thank God you didn't give me that, because I didn't need that, or I didn't know what that would really mean in my life. And so, you know, I know it might sound like we're rambling, guys, but it is a word of encouragement today. Today really is resurrect your dreams, resurrect your passion, resurrect your fire and drive and motivation for life, because this is the day the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day. Every day is the day. If you have breath, 5 seconds from now, it is the time. It is never too late. You are never too far gone or too long in. There's always an opportunity. So enjoy this day, take this day, and I hope these words and this encouragement fills you. I pray and I hope that you just feel restored, encouraged, and you know the opportunity is not lost.
Definitely. And that has been our coffee and chill moment. See you guys later.
Later.
At the bridge.